I feel like a whole new person. I've never felt so important before. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing in my bush?
I'm Heidi Gruyere from In the Bush Stalking Services.
Oh, it's so good to finally meet you.
We technically aren't supposed to meet clients face to face, but your contract is about to expire and I haven't heard from you about renewing.
Yes, I need to renew. It must have slipped my mind. My life has just been a whirlwind lately. I've been going out every night and I've been so busy at work.
Oh, no need to explain. I know how busy you've been. And I hope that little problem Ted's been having isn't too much of a bother to you.
Oh, I won't be seeing him again. Wait a minute, how did you... Oh, you're bad. But by bad, I mean good. Like that Michael Jackson song.
Oh, thank you. Now, about your renewal, just sign here. And now that we've met face to face, you will be assigned a new stalker.
Well, if they're half as good as you are, I look forward to being stalked for years to come.
I did perform one last service for you as a way of saying goodbye.
What? When did you...
Just now, while you were signing.
You're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
Oh, one more thing. Don't ever let anyone tell you your socks aren't worth sniffing. Another satisfied customer. Have you ever felt alone or unwanted? I have. Have you ever wondered why only famous people have strangers lurking behind every corner just to catch a whiff of their scent? I have. Have you ever thought, why does no one watch me cut my toenails and then sneak in to collect the clippings? I have. And then one day luck smiled upon me and I realized someone was watching me cut my toenails and sneaking in to collect the clippings. I had my very own stalker. I'll never forget the moment when I walked up to my front door one morning and there on the porch was a crudely carved jack-o'-lantern with a note stuck to it by a large butcher knife. The note simply said, "You." Me. Of course, I was flattered, as anyone would be, but I was also overwhelmed by a sense of security and wholeness I had been missing my entire life, but hadn't realized until that day. The fulfillment I felt that day inspired me to start In the Bush Stalking Services so that you too can know the joy of having a stalker.
Well, I cook, I clean, I drive the kids around, I do all these things. And don't get me wrong, my family's really great, but they don't always make me feel as important as I know I am. But since I signed up with In the Bush, I feel like a celebrity. They get these pictures of me doing these really mundane things. They actually got a picture of me flossing my teeth while I was driving down the highway. While I was driving down the highway. I mean, how on earth did they get that? It makes me feel like the paparazzi is constantly following me around now, and it makes me feel like somebody cares, like somebody finally cares.
Within the Bush, you'll receive the obsessive attention that you deserve. Everything from the standard following and watching your daily activities to chloroforming delivery drivers and posing as them just so we can get your autograph. Had a hard day? We know. That's why we provide the comforting crackle and warm glow of your name written in flames across your front lawn. We'll always be there for you, Even if you don't see us, you'll know we've been there. If you find some clothes that don't fit or your makeup missing, you'll know we've been in your home, dressed in your clothes, wearing your makeup, as we sing your favorite song and weep softly to ourselves because we know we're not you. We'll also probably be covered in lotion or at least wearing a mustache that we made out of the hair we found in your drains.
I go to the laundromat every single Wednesday. I always have. But the last 3 times that I went, I've noticed that exactly 1 pair of my underwear was missing from my laundry. I know. I count. But I know that the dryer didn't just eat it. I know where my underwear went. And that really makes me feel good. But how did they do it? How did In the Bush get my underwear out of that dryer while I was sitting there staring at it the whole time? Because I actually kind of have a thing for dryers. You know, I clothes, drying things, in general, laundromats. I kind of hang out there. I mean, even if I don't have to do laundry. But anyways, In the Bush is so professional. They snuck in, got my underwear without me knowing it, while I was staring at the dryer. I mean, that's service. That's the service that I'm paying for. And so, within the Bush, I don't just feel like I'm being stalked. I know that I'm being stalked.
In the Bush actually cares about you. We don't just stock for profit. We really do want that half-eaten poppy seed bagel you threw away at Panera last Saturday at 11:42 a.m. We actually lick and sniff all those empty cans of Dr. Thunder in your recycling bin. And we know why you choose Dr. Thunder instead of actual Dr. Pepper. Shh. It's okay. We won't judge you for it. We think it's quirky and interesting. We especially won't tell anyone that you tell yourself it's because you like the taste better. But really, it's because you think Dr. Thunder is a pretty cool name, and it makes you feel a little like a Norse god. And sometimes you stomp around your house making thunder noises while turning the lights on and off to simulate lightning. Anything with your DNA on it is a special treasure to all of us here at In the Bush. So that you know you're getting your money's worth, you will receive photo documentation of us doing all these things. Our faces will be blurred out to continue the mystery and excitement of the stalking process. If you happen to catch or meet your assigned stalker, a new one will be assigned to you immediately.
I didn't know who I was before I was stalked by In the Bush. I felt lonely, unwanted, and I had no sense of style. But then one morning, I got up to brush my teeth and I went and I looked in the mirror and I noticed that I was missing a huge chunk of hair. Not only did In the Bush help me find the perfect hairstyle, but they helped me find the perfect me. When I saw that missing chunk of hair, I knew that they had been there. I mean, they actually do what they say they're going to do. In the Bush may be just a name, but she really was in my bush.
Remember, at In the Bush, no garbage is too smelly and no window is too high. So if you're ready to feel like all the inane, boring crap you do is really as important as you know it is, call us. We're here for you. In the Bush Stalking Services. You'll never feel alone again. And you never will be.